So, to respect God's majesty, we must compare ourselves to His greatness. When we look at creation, we often feel small by comparison. To feel small is a healthy way to get back to reality, but God does not want us to dwell on our smallness. Humanity means proper respect. Humanly means proper respect for God, not self-deficient. When we look at the vast expanse of creation, we wonder how God could be concerned for people who constantly disappoint Him. Yet God created us only a little lower than Himself or the angels. The next time you question your worth as a person, remember that God considers you highly valuable. We have great worth because we bear the stamp of the Creator. Because God has already declared how valuable we are to Him. We can be set free from feeling the feelings of worthlessness. God gave human beings tremendous authority to be in charge of the earth, but with great authority comes great responsibility. If we own a pet, we have the legal authority to do with it as we wish, but we also have the responsibility to feed and care for it. How do you treat God's creation? Use your resources wisely, because God holds you accountable for your stewardship. God upholds our just cause. He is our vindicator, one who clears us from criticism and justifies us before others in this life. We may face many injustices. One, we may be falsely accused and misunderstood by friends and enemies. Two, we may not be truly appreciated by others for the love we show. Three, the true value of our work and service may not be duly rewarded. Four, our ideas may be ignored, but God is to be praised, for He sees and remembers all the good we do. And if it is up to Him to decide the timing, and it is up to Him to decide the timing and the appropriateness of our rewards. If we do not trust Him to vindicate us, then we will be susceptible to hatred and self-pity. If we do trust Him, we can experience peace and be free from the worries of how others perceive us and treat us. God will never forsake those who seek Him. To forsake someone is to abandon that person. God's promises does not mean that if we trust in Him, we will escape the loss or suffering. It means that God Himself will never leave us, no matter what we face. There'll be an exorcism. The wicked through the slow, gradual process of Christianizing the whole entire world through the systematic preaching and teaching of the Word of God. And we have been delivered, we're being delivered, and we shall be completely delivered. So, and there's God working chronologically and chirologically, significance in those passages of scriptures, and for the period of time in David, there's going to come a time when the 12th kingdom of Israel is split into two, and they'll go into exile, and there'll be controlled and dominated in some sense by those different nations. The Caesarean, what's that guy's name? Figure out offhand. Babylonian leader, the Median Persians, the great empire, Alexander, Antonius, and then the Roman Empire oppression that happens in the first 3 centuries. And all the future antichrists will be destroyed through the systematic preaching and teaching of the Word of God. The world will slowly and gradually be Christianized, ushering in the golden age, peace and prosperity. Christ will return. Christ will destroy the devil and the flesh and sin for all eternity. And the unsaved and Satan and the antichrists will be cast into the lake of fire for all eternity. And wicked will be completely exorcised. Will be a complete exorcism of wicked. From this earth, and paradise lost will become paradise restored. The problem of sin and death will fully and finally be resolved when Christ consummates all things. The Kaiser. And you can read about these historical events in the Apocrypha. King Belshazzar. You can read about Antiochus. You can read about Alexander. Just as God said, it happened. It was. It happened. It is happening and shall happen. We've been delivered. We have the evil. There has been an exorcism of evil. There is being an exorcism of evil, and there'll be a complete exorcism of evil. Paradise lost will become paradise restored. No matter what happens, you know your hand that you're in the hands of God, and no one can snatch you from the hands of God. Because if you should happen to die today, since you've had your faith and trust in the Lord, to be absent from this body is to be present with the Lord. And someday your spirit will return back to your bodies. Your bodies will be transformed, resurrected, receive glorified bodies. Same bodies, but in a transformed free from sickness and suffering. Verse 11. Sing praise to the Lord who dwells in Zion. Declare among the people his deeds. So, God does not live only in Zion, another name for Mount More, the hill on which the temple was built. He is everywhere, all the time. The focal point of the 12 tribes of Israel worship, however, came to be Jerusalem and its beautiful temple of God. It was present in the tabernacle, in the temple built by Solomon. From the central place of worship, the 12 tribes of Israel were to tell the world about the one true God. Zion is going to be the world. Zion has been built, is being built, and shall be completely built when Christ, when God completely dwells the world. When paradise lost becomes paradise restored.